Hi, my name is Julian DeRosier from the IIF. I welcome you today to the mining Indaba in Cape Town. We have the chance to be meeting with Alec Rowlands, Asante Gold. Alec, how great it is to be back in a live event, to talk face to face and not just over a Zoom.
It's been great. You realize how much we miss doing all of this kind of thing and how productive it can be. We were at the one-to-one for the last couple of days, and now down here for the next couple of days, it's been very worthwhile, and we're looking forward to doing more of it as the year progresses.
Well, it might be because we're out of the current situation, it might be because of commodity prices, but I see a lot of smiles in the mining industry right now, and I think there's been some good news all over the sector, but maybe even more specifically for Asante. So can you tell for our viewers that may have not heard about Asante before, what is different from your company, and especially in which state of production you are?
Yes, so Asante, very unusual story. I've never seen anything like this in my 30-odd years in this business. It has gone from a small $10 million market cap company a year ago to a $500 million market cap company today. We've acquired one mine, which is being put back into production, Bibiani in Ghana, well-known asset to many. We were putting it back into production as a open pit mine. And we'll pour our first gold in July of this year. We'll do 175,000 ounces in year one and build up to 220 to 240 for a steady state for 6 or 7 years, although we think there's lots of mine life still to go, and we'll be making discoveries. We have recently announced that we did a deal with Kinross Gold to buy Chirano. Chirano is in production at the moment. It's about 160,000 ounces a year. Head frame to head frame, it's about 20 kilometers away. So there's a lot of synergies from a G&A point of view to be tackled here, and we're getting at that now. And we think that we control 53 kilometers of this Bibiani shear zone as a result of these transactions. So we think we've got enormous amount of upside from an exploration point of view, and we will be in July, August on a run rate of about 350 to 400,000 ounces of annual production, and we have ambitions to grow to 1 million.
That sounds absolutely a fantastic story for sure, and one that, as you said, unheard of, quite frankly. I think the matrix you're mentioning are extremely impressive, and I want to go back into it a little. So maybe a lot of investors out there do not know about Ghana, geopolitical situation. How is it down there? How safe is it? And how are you looking forward for the next few years geopolitically down there?
Well, it's the biggest gold producer in Africa, has a long history of gold mining. It's really a country that's based on sort of British law, so it's a very safe jurisdiction. It's a very well understood jurisdiction. It's got a very large mining industry, so there's all kinds of services, and we are really defining our company as a Ghanaian company. We have over half of our shareholdings are held by Ghanaians. We operate the company from Accra. We use Ghanaian services whenever we can, and so we are driven by our executive director, Malik Esha, who's really a patriotic Ghanaian and really looking to do something that will be to the benefit of the community at large.
And that sounds exciting, because the usual story is to help locally, but rarely there's so much equity involvement from the locals. How does that really help you smooth all operation, facilitate access there, or how having Kenyans on the equity side made a difference in your project?
Well, it's really been quite an eye-opener. I'm not a Ghanaian, I'm a Canadian, but I'm just helping Malik get to where he wants to go. And this mine has been out of production for 15 years for reasons to do with a technical failure that happened back in 2003 when AngloGold Asante ran it, and it was a big open pit. Others have tried to put this mine back into production as an underground mine, unsuccessfully as it turns out. We decided to approach it as an open pit mine again, and we have gotten the government's permission and cooperation to do the things that we need to do to put this mine back into production as an open pit. The community is thrilled. They've been waiting for this for a long time. The government is happy to see that this is finally happening. And so a lot of that support is a result of our large Canadian shareholder base.
Lastly, I think you're trading a bit at a discount compared to your peers in ratio of production, in ratio of where you are in the development stage and where you're going. Do you believe that for investors that are maybe looking at Africa now as a last frontier, you could be a good entry point for those shareholders to come and take a position securely in Africa and have maybe make their first investment in the mining in Africa specifically?
Well, yeah, I think that it's not very often that you see a company do what we have done. And there's always a little bit of luck on timing and so on, that both of these assets became available within a short order of each other. But the opportunity favors the prepared, and I think that really was how this worked out. We now have a $500 million roughly Canadian market cap, which has obviously been a big move from where it was a year or so ago. But having said that, 300,000 or 400,000 ounces of production in Ghana, the way that it is, we see things in the very, very near future, it still looks very, very inexpensive to us. We think the stock's got lots of upside. We have plans and ambitions to grow this company to 1 million ounces of production. And we will do that by acquiring existing mines where we believe that big companies often look at these things as non-core after some time, and you're getting end of what they think is the mine life. They stop putting capital into the operations, and we think we have opportunities to come in and acquire these assets and spend some money and add many years to the mine life. And so we are continuously looking at opportunities to add to the profile of the company, and we hope to be able to do so with a third opportunity, maybe even before the end of this year.
That's great to hear, Alec. For anyone who wants more information about Asante, any website, can they find you online, Instagram? Where can they have more information?
Well, our website, I think we have a very good website. There's an enormous amount of information there. There's a lot of drone footage, so you can see the mining operation. It's been underway since February, so you can see that. We just commissioned the crusher on Saturday, so you got some footage of that, and you get a sense of how large this operation is. You can reach me through email. That's probably the easiest way of reaching me. But I really encourage people to go to the website. There's an awful lot of information there. In addition, Canaccord Genuity covers us from a research point of view, and we hope that we'll add to more analyst coverage as the year unfolds.
Well, Alec, it was great to talk to you directly from the Mining Indaba 2022. I wish your company the best of luck, and obviously we're very interested into your next development, and ask our investors to go have a look, make up your mind. And those guys, lastly, maybe Alex, have you already done it?
Sorry?
Have you already done it, put an asset in production, sell it, or so on?
Yes, in the past. I've been involved in many operations that I was involved in part of the financing group that put the money into a Cisco, sent them in Egypt, where we built the Sukari mine in Egypt, and Otjikoto in Namibia, we sold to B2 Gold some time ago. So I've been involved in a lot of projects that have turned out to be good projects, big projects, and I'm certainly looking forward to this one, joining that group.
Perfect. Thank you for your time, Alec.
Thank you.